And my auto attack went off because I have Halo Blades very quickly, and then boom. Yeah, like that is, yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Ekko mid into a Karma. Just looked up some of the highest win rate champions for Diamond Plus, and it was Qiyana being number 1. She's just like the most broken champion in the game. And then Zoe is definitely good inside solo queue right now, and Ekko as well. Believe it or not, Ekko is rank 3. During the early game versus Karma, I honestly think that I should basically never ever fight this guy. Because I think I would get out traded, and also my itemization is about not doing the early game trades because we can run out of mana since we went for Darkseal. What's nice about going this is that we gotta buy refillable, so if I get poked in lane, a lot of times Echoes with TP, they can shove in like how I am now, and spend some of their mana, spend some of their HP, and get chunked, and you can just burn your refillable, and then when I back, I don't have to buy health potions over again. That's a huge deal. And Ekko's super non-interactive. A lot of champions in League, don't two-shot the back wave. Am I getting ganked or something? I know that you're playing hyper aggro, but should be okay here. And then we'll just base and go buy our item. I didn't pop my potions or anything either. I will lose some farm. She's trying to freeze it, but the thing is that she's doing it in such a way that I still am not really being too punished for it. I'm gonna miss more farm than I wanted to, but she's not CSing necessarily well. Do I get the XP of that? I don't. That's actually frustrating too. We have Halo Blades. Halo Blades is apparently just good for, like, Cheese Ekko, but it's also just the highest win rate Ekko build as well. So I'm going to be doing it as well, so that's why we have it. The reason why Halo Blades is good for Cheese Ekko is because... One second, let me just get this wave in. Like so. Well, firstly, you can do stuff like that. I just traded versus her pretty aggressively there. And, what I was trying to explain before the whole entire, like, almost kind of dying to her, was Ekko can two-shot backwave minions with level 1 Q. That is ridiculous. That's a very powerful thing to have. No champions can really do that so easily. I was hoping that Hecarim would maybe be nearby, but I guess he's not here. Because we did see that they were super low, and maybe they were gonna continue staying topside to kill my teammates. Didn't work out. And then Halo Blades on Ekko, as I was saying before I stopped talking about it, was Ekko's passive is a pretty easy one to proc, and it does decent damage and gives you movement speed. It has a 90% AP ratio. And it allows you to land your Q easier, because when you land the movement speed so well, then you don't really have to worry about that type of thing. Because your Q sometimes can be kind of difficult to land both parts of it and stuff. Karma's an annoying lane to go versus, but she doesn't really scale that well, I would say. So it's okay to be, like, in a situation like this. It's not really that bad. Because we have Gathering Storm Absolute Focus. Ekko is really, really busted when he gets to certain item spikes. Like, I think we're just going to be rushing Lichbane. She's trying to get me. I'm just going to Q her just to slow her. I know that she'll probably still look, but... that's just how it is. Oh, dang, I really missed that too. At least I can proc my thingy so well with Halo Blades to slightly walk away. I'm probably going to use my ultimate to reset. if anything, because I don't like how low I am. Did not make me panic, so I can probably just base, I think. And shoulders leave. I don't think that we can probably get her because she might have healing through her Mantra W. She is very chunked though, which is, oh, okay, no Mantra W anymore. And I can probably shove in this next wave pretty quickly. I just need to throw the Q really early on, so my next Q will be up sooner than it should be, since I'm using it so frequently. If I landed stun, I'd be able to kill, but if I can't land stun, I probably can't do it. Oh, that was honestly close as heck. I barely was able to kill her there. When people get low, Ekko does have the potential to normally be able to kill them very easily if you can get on top of them. Because Ekko already has pretty high burst. He also... I hate facing Ekko. I think Ekko's a pretty broken champion. And he's not difficult to play. He does have some things that you can do to, like, do even more impressive stuff, like saving your ultimate and not leveling it for the first level, because you can hide the ghost. But, otherwise, all you really do is that you E forward, which empowers the next auto attack to have bonus range. You jump on top of them. You can press E plus Q at the same time to cause your Q to go off while you're dashing. To jump on top of people, you just hit it, and then you just walk away. And then if they're low, they'll just die, because your W is not just a stun. It's, also, when enemies are below 30%, every single auto attack does percent missing. And if they're below 30%, that's quite low, so the percent missing is going to hit really hard. But it's every single auto. And right now, it's 7% missing. That's a pretty huge amount of missing HP every single auto attack. And if they're already that low and we have Hail Blades, we'll be able to proc that very quickly, right? So that's really why. That's the broken part of it. And then, another thing is you start becoming pretty non-interactive in lane 2. Because you can shove kind of fast with your Q. You see how I'm one-shotting the back wave at level 7 with just a regular Q? So that's also really ridiculous. I still don't think that I can win trades versus Karma easily unless I land stuns. That's why I'm not even going for it, though. She didn't land Q on me there. I managed to dash away to also not get hit by her other ability. I'm pretty sure I'm just screwed here, am I not? Oh, nope, I'm not. Nice! I was able to go back in because they were super chunked. I don't think this fling is going to work. But that's okay, because we got what we wanted. We got a good team fight off, where I was able to utilize my ultimate, mostly for the heal. Ekko ultimate, you have this ghost that trails where you were previously, and when you press it, you'll go back to it and deal damage in a wide area. The damage on it is also really high, 175% AP ratio. Lux ultimate does 120, so it's a lot, right? But not only that, it also heals you for percent... It heals you for an amount, but it also heals you for more, depending on how much you lost of health in the past 4 seconds. So if you're super low and you use it, you honestly won't get crazy healing, but if you use it because you got chunked recently, which I did, then it will heal for a pretty nice amount. So then you can continue fighting. Doesn't always have to be used as a damage tool. But don't underestimate the damage. If you can land the damage, most squishy champions will die instantly. The damage is really busted. It's just that I couldn't do it because KO Ultimate was going off. So we're gonna go Nashor's Tooth next. Make it so my auto attacks deal more. And then we're probably gonna go to like decap after that, just straight up, to abuse Ekko's AP ratios. Dude, oh my god, my character is just going to the area that I do not want him to be. This is kind of an example of Ekko's crazy damage when people get this low. But I won't be able to get her, though. I'm not fast enough because I don't have boots or anything. If I had boots, I maybe could kill her there. Because all he needed to do was just one more E-Lich Bane proc to get her. I'm going to start walking topside in case this fight somehow breaks out poorly, but it looks like that guy's going to die. Your W, when you activate it, they don't see the first ring. They don't, it doesn't show it until the, like, character you put on the ground throws it. When you press it, there's a little guy, and then he'll shoot it. So he doesn't, the enemy doesn't see that circle. I know that sometimes, I guess there's things that people don't understand like that, where it's just like, whoa, that circle's so big, how would the enemy not just run out of it earlier? It's because it only shows for us and our allies, if they see it too. Oh no, they're gonna die before I get there? Damn, I kind of messed this fight up a little bit. I still might be able to kill, though. Oh my goodness, like, look at the burst on that. Okay, so the reason why I'm dealing so much damn damage with, my E there is my E empowers my next auto attack to deal bonus magic damage. I have a Lich Bane, which also does the same thing, and it's an empowered auto attack, so my Lich Bane will proc with it. And when I use my Q, Ekko has a 3-hit passive with auto attacks and abilities, and my Q hit both parts of it, so he had 2 stacks on him. So it was 300 damage, plus another 150, plus another 180, plus regular auto attack damage, and all of those things combined just make you hit so hard. Which is also one of the things that I despise facing Ekko. Fed Ekko, I don't think Ekko mid is really that broken compared to Ekko jungle. Ekko jungle is way more popular, and whenever I play versus Ekko junglers, a lot of them feel like they're boosting, aka they do it for a living, so normally they're really good. They also play Talon. They play like Ekko Talon. That's about it. Those are the 2 champions that they play to, like, they get like 20 kills every single game, because when you get fed on Ekko, you kind of stat check at this point. Oh, this is just poke, that's all I can do. It would have been kind of cool if I could one-shot her there, so I was just attempting it. I know that I'll take big damage here. Oh, but I didn't expect it to go underneath the turret like that, though. I was just going to take the damage from her. Whoops. I don't want to get myself killed. I am worth a big shutdown, and... Oh, wow. The Hecarim's still over there? I guess I'll rotate over. Oh, dang. My team's, like, fighting at the same time that I'm... The Singe is trying to, like, help me with the gank or something. Smolder? Can you... Oh, no. You can't get him, can you? Maybe. One more hit! Oh, I actually don't have mana. That's so awkward. Darn. I don't think I can do more, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna build a Medjai's immediately because I know how Ekko is, and getting this fed, you're kind of safe. Your W shield ratio is good. It's 150%. So when you get to the really high AP numbers, if you just fight around your W, you can use it as a shield rather than as a damage, and a lot of times beat people. Oh, really? That doesn't hit? Oh. I tried Wing from Fog of War there, so she wouldn't be able to see me because I was not in vision, and if I could catch her, I think I could just straight up kill, or at least burn her ultimate at a minimum. I'm also very fast, but she's very fast too, because she's Kale, and that's what her champion does, I guess, so... Oh, I'll just finish this. She's already 0-4, and it felt like because she was fighting me, I got concerned that I was getting ganked. I don't think that was happening, though. Oh, I just wanted to get my 3-hit passive proc off, and I failed it. Now I'm sad. Because I honestly am getting my teammate kind of chunked. Yeah, he's just dead. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna ulti here. I made a mistake again. Although, I will say, even though I made a mistake, there was no reason for Soraka to die in that way. My apologies, Singed. I feel like I definitely got you killed, I guess. Yeah, decent-sized throw. I'm not really too worried, though. The champions that I would be concerned about is the Kale, I guess, because she can scale somewhat okay, and, maybe the Aphelios. I'm just glad that I didn't die and lose my stacks, because losing 1k and losing 10-stack Medjais would be so bad. Oh, it hit something that I didn't think it was gonna hit, darn. We've made misplays with our E, by the way, for sure. Like, the mistakes that I've done is not really Ekko's issue, it's more of a skill issue on my end. If you use Ekko E forward, you should almost always be hitting the opponent with it. Because if I E forward and I don't hit them, that means that I should have never E'd in the first place, so that's like a huge mistake. People who main Ekko would never ever make that mistake because of how bad it is to use your E and fail it. Since it really just puts you out in the middle of nowhere. Unless you use your ultimate. You don't want to use your ultimate to escape from getting caught. So yeah. I'm just gonna poke that guy a little bit, use the blast gun to run away. Because Karma was behind him. Okay, I get his ultimate. That's awesome. See? Just patience. Land E a couple times. That was 2 times onto a Hecarim. And Hecarim has only HP items that he's built so far. So he's like also a little bit tanky, right? And I still, it only takes 2 rotations to force him to run because of how dangerous it is when I start getting people low. The AP ratio of your E percentage value when people get low is decent. Right now I deal 12% missing every single auto attack below 30%. It's kind of nuts. I want to stick around, but at the same time, I'm worried about my mana. I'm worried about running out of mana before I can afford my item. Okay, sure, I'll just start it, man. Ekko's 3-hit passive also does crazy damage to objectives, so... It's because Ekko Jungle exists, so that's how Ekko Jungle works. Nice. And he died too. Maybe a waste of an ultimate. I don't know. I don't really mind using it that way though. If my teammates are going to continue fighting, I think that my job will just be defending top. I'm just going to TP immediately because KO damage to things like this is just way too quick. Don't want to deal with it. I didn't know if maybe she was still seeing that brush, so I just want to check it as well. Oh darn, my Nashor's Tooth freaking did so much damage there. So yeah, if we get to our decap spike, I can like one-shot squishies without my ultimate. I could normally do EQ, auto attack, have the W come back, or the Q come back towards me, and they'll just die. If they have barrier, if they have shielding from allies and stuff, they won't die. I'm talking about if they have like no defensive options. So like if I hit Aphelios and he didn't have barrier, he will just instantly pop. So it's very specific, of course. It needs to be versus people who don't. I can't pop Kale if she doesn't have if she has her ultimate. I'll just ulti here. There's no reason not to. I managed to sidestep her ability. I'm just gonna flash to E that guy so they just die. And now the game state is so broken. I'm just gonna base here. I have another needless buy, and I know that I enjoy getting fed on Ekko. I hate facing him because I know how simple he is, but when I get to play the simple champion that just can go in on repeat trying to kill their squishies with one single hit, it's pretty entertaining, obviously. My Lich Queen's done 2k damage this game. Nice. My Nashor's Tooth is not the best. It's okay, though. I could try to get my proc onto this guy, but do I want to? If I get hooked and then damaged, I just don't want to burn anything. Also, my ultimate does 1200 damage right now. 1200. It's not even level 16 yet. I'm pretty sure he just warded that brush. Where's Briar? Oh, she's in base. I'm gonna... You know what? I probably should wait until Baron spawns, because this blue buff turns into the Void one that gives it to the whole entire team. Might as well do that. He'll just die here. If you ever have your teammates, like, someone in the area, I'll feel a lot more confident just to go in, because I know we could probably just, like, go for a kill together. Darn, I messed that up. I feel like I could have taken it for sure. It's my fault. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's so stupid. I don't think that champion should be allowed to play like that. That's what I really dislike. I'll be honest, now that I think about it, that type of playstyle is like the LeBlanc playstyle, but LeBlanc is not meta. I feel like Ekko's a better LeBlanc. Because even though he has his ultimate that has to be used to do something like that, it doesn't matter. Dude, Ekko's almost walking into my Q forward and backswing of my ability, and that's kind of a huge deal. Dang, I'm not gonna be able to get that guy because he has phase rush, otherwise I probably could have had him. This seems like a bit too aggressive now. Oh my god. Nice. My ultimate does a pretty insane amount of damage if somebody walked into it. Damn, I'm so close to finishing decap as well. Oh, I really want to finish decap, man. Okay, we're just gonna do some jungle camps because there's really not much for us to farm right now. I'm not wanting to sell my Dorans. This should be enough. After I do red buff, it's gone. You get it? It's gone. What does it's gone even mean? It's gone from Hunter x Hunter. Alright, 760 AP. My E hits for 500. My Lich Bane hits for 400. My Nashor's Student hits for 130. Yeah, we make people explode now. My ultimate almost does 2,000. If you ever can't do one-shots, how you play teamfights is that you go forward normally and you're stunned, and then you start walking away and people will chase you when you're low, and then you just use your ultimate when they stack. You can use W check brushes and stuff, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that seems fair. Do you guys just see what I just did that guy? Like, I just went on went on Aphelios and almost killed him before I even had to do another rotation, just with my auto attacks, because I believe my Q, the backswing of it, didn't even hit him. It was just E plus Q, and my auto attack went off because I have Halo Blades very quickly, and then boom. Yeah, like that is, yeah. Yep. Seems fair. Seems very balanced. Character should totally be able to just do something as simple as that, even though it's pretty easy to know that it was about to happen to her because she let me hit her with 2 Qs there, so yeah. 920 AP. I just killed him in his base. 1.5k damage, and it was... Yeah, that's Ekko for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. This champion is really stupid when you get fed. The reason why he is better jungle is because his laning phase is so one-dimensional, and sometimes, it can be difficult to help out your teammates during the early game. So I would say jungle is better because it can, just like similar to why Talon jungle is better than Talon mid, Talon has a good wave clear laning phases like how Ekko does, but your pressure that you can have until you're like level 7 is kind of mediocre. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of the Ekko. We are versus an Ahri this game. Same build with going a Darksail during the early game. I don't know if I want to cheese this guy or not, if it would be worth it or not. It depends on how she plays, I guess. Okay, cool. We'll just back away at least so she doesn't get Electrocute proc off. Because I didn't know if she started Charm or Q as well to cheese. I'm okay with doing, like, a poor trade like that. It's chill. Of course, it does suck because I am versus an Ignite lane, but in the end, there's not much that I can do besides just be fine with it. They have a new jungle. Oh, nice. I didn't know if my Q was going to be able to kill those minions there, so I was a little bit worried that maybe I was just going to lose them. But it looks like because she's playing so passively, I might as well just continue shoving out. Just like that. So that's been shoved. I'm just gonna base. I think I kind of enjoyed going the Doran's Ring afterwards, so I'll still do that. Because this still is a better early game thing, because I didn't have to buy refillable. because I would have otherwise had to burn real potions. So it technically still works in the same sense of, like, assisting with that type of thing. You are playing quite aggressive, bro. Massive trade. That's exactly what we wanted, because now she might lose a bunch of farm, and I want her to, like, have not as good of a base as I got. She had to... Oh, no, she didn't burn any of her potions? Darn, you saved him. That's still okay, though, because I should be able to push this in and then get a pretty nice base off myself, I think, again. Except for I'm just not going to miss anything when I do mine. So I'll just buy boots here so I can come back faster. I know that I could try to roam to assist the team, but I'm bootless, and I don't think that's worth it. And I believe I shouldn't miss any farms, so all we have is just a 3 CS lead. I do think I am up EXP, though, because she should level up off this wave pretty quickly. I'm going to level up from, like, 1 melee minion, and she still hasn't leveled up. She's still... Yeah, okay, I definitely have a... probably, like, 20 to 30% more EXP than her after everything that we've done. Just gonna auto-attack all those rather than use my E because I don't want to spend any mana. We see that Ahri's rotating top, but Nunu's already up there. So, there's no reason to assist because it's already just a lost fight. Wow, Ahri went up there all the way just to kill him? Alright. I could probably hit mid. I think it might be better than going bot side, because I didn't really know if we could even gank that since this is Soraka lane, and Soraka isn't really the best setup, and Qiyana on the opposing side is quite good at running, of course. I am now level 6, so I have a pretty gigantic lead. Decent damage. Wow, that's unlucky. I only had a moment to do it, but I caused my backswing of my Q to hit her. Wow, I'm so lucky that also she was just basing there the whole time. So the backswing of my Q does more damage than the front. At least it has a higher AP ratio. Actually, it looks like the front swing does more damage, but that's probably just because of the base damage. 30% versus 60%, so literally double the AP ratio. So I was trying to make it so it would hit her hard enough that it would just kill her, and then I would ulti out, but she lived with a little bit. I guess I didn't know the damage of my ability very well. In the end, though, it still worked out for us, didn't it? So it doesn't really matter too much. Buying AP is by far the best. They have a lot of AP characters, so I'm probably going to go Merc Treads, because one of the things that can really ruin Ekko games is getting one-shot through getting CC'd. Did you just dash in instead of trying to sit underneath your turret? Shen came back, so that's why I'm coming in. Because Shen respawned, he had his ultimate, so I just went for it, knowing we probably could do something. Might as well just continuously commit and help out the Shen by allowing him to get a nice ultimate straight onto their low HP targets. That's why I just kept going. Not bad. Getting close to that Lich Bean proc. Or spike, I should say, I guess. I guess I'm rotating bot side. It looks like Nunu's gonna be there before I am, though. That's kind of a big deal. Guys. Whoops. I failed. Really? That is so unlucky. If my shield goes off, that does not kill me. Because as I mentioned, the AP ratio on the shield is so big. So I would have just barely survived. And the only reason why I died is because I died right before it landed. Like that, I don't even know what the millisecond difference was, but that was cutting it close. Darn, dude. I was like, I was just hoping that I timed it perfectly, where I still had time for one single turret shot. Oh well. I have my Merc Treads now. I already got fed, and I honestly think that my champion into a lot of theirs is already pretty damn good. Nice. So because somebody put a ward in there, that allowed us to just assist with that. I will help out with this. This is not going to give us blue buff, though, because it's not shining. Blue buff only, like, is achievable, or, like, you give it to your allies, too, when it has the other thing. Also, that's one of the annoying effects of playing versus Ekko as Ahri. Sometimes your E will go over her charm. It's kind of dumb. And then we'll just ulti. My ultimate's not as important as hers, because now she's almost one-shottable with only E. Of course, I could get ganked by Nunu and stuff, though. Eventually, we'll be able to burn her ultimate probably with one trade instead of two, without even ever having to use my ultimate, and then she's just screwed side lane. I feel like Ekko's just good into that Ahri champion. Because she's not really that threatening damage-wise. She's just annoying because she has good wave clear. That's... And she runs away very well, but that's about it. The damage difference of me and her is just way too extreme. So yeah. She has Blackfire Torch now. She just tried charming me. If she did that, that probably means that brush is warded, so now we know that. Oh, what? I missed that? Yeah, I mean, of course we're gonna get out-traded if I miss my Q on a free target. Darn it. How did I miss that? Nobody's done any dragons this game. None. Huh. Nice. I'm just going to continue walking forward so we help Shen. That person dies. I still have my ultimate. It's probably not too useful here, though. Aw, darn. She's going to live with 1 HP. Not tragic. Nice, at least Ari still died in the end. We are almost killed Janna. She walked on top of my ultimate, so I just went back, figuring I'll get a decent-sized heal, and it's not like Janna plus Ari is really too threatening to the point that I'm gonna probably die. I use my W as kind of the escape, where it's just like, okay, if I get too chunked, I'll use my W as that shield to feel safe while I run away. And I did feel very safe when I ran away because of that. We have our Lich Bane now, so big damage spike for us. I think the reason why I snowballed so hard in the previous game was also I did not buy boots for a while, and the trade-off of having a Lich Bane earlier on is most likely stronger for snowballing. I think that this is better, though, for this style of game, because it's difficult to get on top of an Ahri in the first place. I'm on the way topside. I think Ahri must be up there too, huh? Yeah, she is. I'm just gonna hit him with Q and that's it. I would have been totally down to try to fight that if my teammate wanted to, but I guess he didn't. Oh my goodness. This is not it. We almost have Shen ultimate, though. Dude, I don't have any mana. Sorry, bro. Phase Rush is broken. I thought you were gonna go for Ahri, to be honest. Wow, that just saved my life so hard there. Well, it did for a moment. Shen probably could have saved me too with his ultimate. It's chill, though. She kills me. And he was able to get the person that he wanted to. We'll just go for the Nashor's Tooth, just like the previous game. It's okay to not have everything working out the way that we wanted it to. We still got Ahri Flash in the end, and I just don't feel threatened by Ahri as a character against my champion. I'm more scared about Ryze, because Ryze is kind of tanky. I don't like how tanky Ryze gets. I don't like how many minions I'm going to miss here, so I'm just going to TP in. Level 2 ultimate. Oh no. Damn, I want to ulti in so badly here. I won't, though. Oh my goodness, you guys love me. Stop. Not Aphelios too. Oh, I'm okay. Cool. I got assists. Thank you, Shen. I did not think that Nunu was going to be ganking me there. I thought I was a bit more safe than I was. Well, I guess I was still genuinely a bit safe, though. I managed to escape a little bit. It almost looked like I was about to survive even without the Shen ultimate, because I didn't get hit by any CC. Kind of big. Ahri's got 5 kills. Damn, my ultimate cooldown is so short, dude. So short. Aw, darn. I was hoping he was gonna save his, taunt to prevent that type of outcome, but he did not. I need to go side lane pretty soon. Dragon's coming up, and we definitely want to be just taking every single dragon. Okay. Ouch. I guess that hurt. Alright, well... I'll try to shove in this bot side, I guess, and see if that will cause them to rotate to me. Okay, looks like a TP's going off now. Nunu's rolling in. We have Rise also behind us. I didn't know if Rek'Sai saw an angle to, like, force that guy to walk towards my thing. They're gonna start it. I like going on, like, flank positions here. This seems like a pretty one fight, though, I think. I'm gonna maybe die. No. It's over. Man, the ace for 0 fight. Yikes. I just went on Aphelios to deal big burst damage to get him so low that one of my teammates can kill, or I'll kill with next rotation. That's ulti out to heal myself, and then we just look for another engage. But the fight was like already won even before I did that. My team did a really good initiation. They like one-shot Ahri, I believe, before she even could use a single ability, which is really good. Not being able to utilize your kit inside of a team fight is kind of game-changing. I'm so greedy. All I needed was my Q, so I could proc my Lich Bane to get it. Although I probably would have still died regardless. I want the money from the turret, though. Turrets are worth just so damn much, you know? They're worth so much. Still 2 core, though. I mean, a lot of champions are on 2 core, as I mentioned. I'm not really as fed as the previous game. Not that it matters too much, though. I'm still plenty strong to be very useful. Stop. Ahri. Wait, I think I can defend this. It doesn't seem like she can take it very quickly, can she? Oh man, my TP's TPing bot at the same time that I'm TPing mid. Gotcha. So, I know that she has no ultimate, so I just immediately flash on her, because once I already get on top of her, I can just continuously have my E back up pretty short CD, or just use my W in a straight line and catch her. And now, I have a needless buy, which is awesome. I'm gonna go take this Nunu's farm. I feel like that's my main... Oh, never mind, it's not here. Is this here? Okay, never mind. Nothing is here for me to take. I want to buy before I fight again. I'm not going to fight you, Rise. I don't feel confident that you have a shield. Although you might try to kill me here, right? They might face check? No, never mind. And I was going to say, if they do, we have Shen ultimate, and then I saw Shen ultimate bot, so that means we will not have our opportunity to probably do that type of the fight that way. 1,000 gold throw, I guess. It only went to Ahri, though. And Ahri's kind of, I guess, their most fed character, huh? It probably is better to have it on Aphelios, so that's fortunate that it went on to... Probably not a target that really needs it. Oh, goodness gracious, no. This is gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna get charmed and everything. Oh, wait. I might be able to get out. Are you joking me? 60 HP? 60! That was through his Seraphs. So he still had a big Seraph shield, but of course my damage is so high, right? That I was hoping that it would just burn through everything. Damn, that's really unfortunate, because, I expected a one-shot. It was 2 hits, which would proc passive plus ultimate, so that's like 1,500 damage, and an auto attack, and he's below this amount, which is 14%, and Lich Bane. So all those numbers together is like over 2,000 damage instantly. So, also, because I proc the passive, it would have given me the 70% movement speed. I was just gonna dip, because 70% movement speed is a lot. I don't think anybody could have caught me. I was gonna go for a one-shot and to leave. Oh well, though. I guess we don't have our decap yet, and that's what I would need to accomplish that, even though it's just very close to killing. I will just go shove out bot lane and start prepping that for the rest of the team. Make it so the wave is shoved in, so then an enemy has to catch it, so they won't do dragon. Or we can have pressure bot side, so then my team will feel the need to not have... They won't feel like they're going to get caught out or anything when they're trying to pressure themselves, wherever they might be pressuring. Baron's up. I have TP available. I'd prefer to just stay bot side. No! You ultied me? I'm sorry, bro. I was just trying to burn his thing on my own. Because I was just going to ulti and heal myself, and he loses Archangels, and Archangel's CD is, like, really long. It's 90 seconds. But yeah, that's also... You see how Ryze is a lot more challenging to face, because the amount of damage that he does is kind of a lot. And he's tanky. So I don't just, like, one-shot and need multiple rotations. I just wanted to also see, though, if I could do massive trades and continue fighting. It didn't look like I could. In the future, if I was to fight him again, I would do a short trade and then back away. Because the only reason why he's hurting me is because I continued going. So. Whoa. My team is getting low as heck. I still don't have my decap, though. Still right on the edge of a massive buy. Oh, you took it. Or you didn't want to take it? It gives blue up to everybody, so I really don't care. I think that the game's just doomed for them. I don't know if they can stop this. Because we have super minions, and super minions are kind of difficult to defend with their champions that they have. So I feel like it's just over. It is over. GG's. So that was game 2 of the Ekko. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, even though it was more of a... not crazy carry, more of a normal game, but there was probably moments where I could have became very fed, I guess. I'm just gonna end. So GG's, thanks for watching again. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. We'll look at the damage dealt and stuff. It's probably just gonna be a bit worse than my teammates, since I think that there is more team fights that I was not a part of. It's not bad, though. It's still decent. 23k. So yeah. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to an arena game of me playing Ekko. We are going to be probably taking this first strike because I feel like Ekko, just like how I had that crazy Jhin arena game, can generate so much from this, I believe. He Ekko's already a first strike or Dark Harvest jungler in normal solo queue, and whenever you get something that is legitimately what they normally go, it feels so damn good. So yeah, we will go for that first. We are versus a Syndra and a Nami. Of course, the early game I feel like is going to be not the best for us because, I mean, we're just, wow, we are so tanky. I'm just going to press W here. I'm just going to hit her because I want my first strike proc to go off no matter what. 72 gold, not bad. We'll take it. Nice, that's one. My first strike is down for a while, sadly. But my Dark Harvest is about to... She's trying to take the... Do not make me lose my first strike, I swear. Oh, I didn't lose my first strike, but sadly I didn't get a really proc it, though. Wow, I'm surprised. It actually flashed. I mean, it's already over. There's no way you can survive this. Alright, not bad. We already generated 72 gold. That's not that bad for very early on because you can generate hundreds when you get really strong with AP and stuff. And of course, getting some more Dark Harvest procs, so that will infinitely stack the damage. Not bad, dude. What is this? Master, I mean not Master Yi, sorry. Whenever I see Taric, I guess I just automatically think Taric Master Yi, but Taric Alistar. Huh. Ooh, Vladimir is the most fun. Sometimes Vladimir games can be so goofy because it gives everybody a single matching augment, and there's certain augments that are prismatic that sometimes have a downside, like Back to the Basics, which gives you crazy good stats, but it locks your ultimate. So every single person would lose their ultimate. So if it was something like that, that's when it's just like so goofy. Alright, what is everybody gonna get? When drop low HP, you push people back. Every single person has that now. Huh. I feel like that's gonna be a little bit annoying for a champion like me, because I kind of want to be right next to people all the time. That's good for range characters that are trying to peel away. It depends on how far away it pushes me back. If it's like a Janna ultimate, that's pretty significant. I never really paid attention to this augment before, so I guess now I'll really start learning the range for sure. I didn't get first strike, I'm sad. I got my Dark Harvest. My first strike procced! No! I'm so sad. My first strike got procced for my W. Plus 47. I don't know. It's not really it's not that much, but it's better than it's cost or it's not cost effective. It's smart to do if you can. Bonus attack speed on all of my sources sounds not really the best. I feel like Night Harvester is so far the play. Yeah, I'll just do that. I was just thinking to myself for a second which one would be better. And I think that it is definitely going to be that. You have Rune Carver. Nice, bro. I don't really feel like I've seen Rune Carver popping off as frequently as people make it seem to be broken as heck. Dude, the amount of knockbacks is just absolutely crazy. Like, my goodness. I am getting tossed around everywhere. I'm hitting Malzahar, and I feel like I got knocked back from him, and then I think Lux was hitting Brand, which felt like I got knocked, like, pinballed around for a second. Gold generation is at 171. I only got one first strike proc off there. And it was on Malzahar too, and that's not really the best target since he has his shield that gives him that 90% damage reduction at the beginning. Jin Yumi is just really struggling to make any progress. Oh my god. I think it's Lichbane time. So I just have big burst damage. I imagine there shouldn't be anything else that I really need. Oh, I really want to save my item for another Prismatic, though. Because I'd be down to also get Demonic Embrace, so the lower I get, the more AP I get. I feel like it doesn't really matter for her choice. She can go anything. What would be another item that would be, like, crazy good for Ekko? I feel like there's no big burst damage items. I don't think Detonation Orb would be that nuts. Give me that first strike money. Ooh. Kinda demolished that guy there. Oh, he got me too, though. I'm just gonna use my ultimate here to dodge that. Already killed that guy. Boom. They're all dead. That was a pretty easy round. These guys seem to be really in a bad position. They were definitely not a hard comp to go against. I mean, just like Summoner's Rift, Ekko is pretty straightforward and simple, even in Arena too. I feel like he's not that bad of a champion for Arena. Attack, supply, a burn. That'd be like if I auto-attack a ton. Every third attack, your on-hit effects trigger twice. I don't know if that works very well with, like, Lichbane. Every third attack, your on-hit effects trigger a second time. How does that work with Lichbane? I guess I'll just try it. I don't know. So I will go Nashor's Tooth because I have this item now. Tarik's kind of annoying in this game mode because he's invincible. Aw, dang, he didn't walk into it. That's okay, though. This is still looking pretty fine. I'll just stun him here so he gets locked down for a second. He just used his ultimate. I think it's time for me to... Oh. Does that heal me for more than the damage that I took? Dude, he won't freaking die. We needed anti-heal, huh? He's just right at the last tick of just dying. But in the end, I think that was a difficult team comp to face, and I just don't have a way to damage him that much. And I still get probably a prismatic item. So yeah, let's just buy a prismatic. After using an ability to reset your auto attack timer and gain attack speed for my next few auto attacks. Does this... Some champions use this really effectively, but I don't know about Ekko. It doesn't seem that bad, honestly. This, like, my cooldowns are constantly ticking down now. Okay, you really didn't want to get hit by that. Got it. Very annoying, bro. Very annoying. Can you give me a second so I wait for my first strike here? Because I really want to get first strike on you. 124 gold there. Boom. That's what I was looking for. That's a decent chunk. Every single time, though, that I'm about to land my 3-hit passive, and they're very low, which should deal so much, and I can generate even more gold, I always get pushed away by the damn repulsor. It's so annoying. It's ruining my opportunities to get these guys. Do I still want to go Gnasher's Tooth? Is it really that worth it? Maybe I should just go straight decap. Ooh. I'll just take the gold so we get even more money, because maybe I can get more shards later, more fortune shards. Kha'Zix, Volibear. These guys seem to be about equal with our strength. Also, I'm not spending my money again because I'm just trying to save up for another item. That would be crazy. Maybe I just go for another prismatic. I don't know. Depends on what I want. Just thinking. That guy just got instantly killed. I don't really know why he did that, but okay. Nice kill. Nice, nice. Every single round, it seems that we get about 150 to 200 gold more. And that kind of adds up to be a good amount. It's not that easy to buy prismatic amples on the regular. A lot of times, you just don't even do it because of how challenging it is unless you have something that generates gold for you. If we face the Alistar Taric round, we have to do something about the Taric heals. Doesn't look like we're gonna fight them next, though, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. You want what? Revives no longer occur. LeBlanc just makes everybody turn invisible for a little bit. Random ultimate. Replace summoner spell with random ones. You can use a summoner spell with another one on 5 seconds. When you die, spawn stuff. I gain deceive. Or become larger. I think I'll try Clown College. Is this actually really bad AD-wise or AP-wise? Darn, because if so, then I kind of grieved. I didn't spend my money. I don't know how much I could spend. Dude, the repulsor has to be so annoying. The repulsor! Oh, what? That killed her? That's kind of crazy. Did not expect that. Okay, the Shaco Q stealth mechanic is kind of really nice. The other things that it gives me is that when I die, I deal like a big explosion, like Shaco ultimate, and then I guess something else too. Let's get Locket, because this gives me a huge amount of AP inside of extended fights. We will buy an Anvil to get... I'll get Magic Resist. They have a lot of Magic Resist across most of the enemy teams. Also, I feel like Flat Pen is better than AP. So I will have that as well. Oh, okay. Goodness. What killed me? I can even press R. That was interesting. I don't even know what was really killing me. I took a bunch of true damage, though. Huh. I wonder if there's an interaction with damage over time with Brand passive causing Searing Dawn to proc a ton, and then Malzahar is able to proc it a ton because he's playing... Also, he has JG. I wish I had JG. That's way better than what I have. My Locket didn't proc either, which would give me a gigantic shield, and as you can see, it also gives you like 240 AP. With the Locket, you need to have 30 charges, and the charges are gained through you or anybody within 800 range of you using their abilities. Man, team comps like that are so lame to face. I think we're probably against them next too, right? Oh no, we get to skip combat. Interesting. I'll take Omnivamp. I honestly think Omnivamp can't be that bad for Ekko because we have a lot of single target damage. Those should be pretty decent, I think. For sure, Clown College is not very good besides the stealth mechanic for Ekko, though. That's very sad that I don't have that luxury of a better prismatic. We have 600 AP when I am able to use my Locket. Is he trying to get both of them so they're right next to each other? So then Brand would, like, do something, I guess? Oh my god. Tarek might die. Oh. The detonation orb brought him so low. Wow, that's unfortunate. Brand's detonation orb was so close to killing. I think if Brand had, instead of, maybe Landry's is kind of good. I don't know. He only has 5,000 HP. I just feel like Void Staff would probably be better. Because Mal's already has one that shreds MR, so if Brand was able to do even more, that could be so gigantic. You're not able to win this. I'm surprised Malzahar decided to waste his flash to try to do something like that. Wait, he got a random... When he did gain a random prismatic, he got JG, of all things. Dude. That's so lucky. Dealing damage to an enemy also deals damage to their partner. Gain ability haste. I'll be honest, I think that enemies are standing so close to each other that going for this is by far the most ideal thing to go. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna hold on to my money still for now, because I'm wondering if I can go another prismatic. Oh, dang, she doesn't have anti-heal. Is there really a way to win this with no anti-heal? They're just waiting for the ring because that's how they can play. She's slowly stalling. So am I. Nice. Well played, well played. I'll just continue trying to fight this guy so he's not on you, I guess. But I don't know if I can kill him on my own, honestly. This might be too challenging. Really? Dude, it's kind of ridiculous. I got all 3 of the plants and my ultimate, and wow, that's bonkers, man. How do you kill those guys? All these suck. I'll just get Demon Kings because I have nothing better to go, I guess. And more AP. I don't know if we can kill these guys, dude. This guy is really tanky, and I don't really have Magic Pen. I have 52 flat pen, and that's it. I can deal good damage to Kha'Zix if he doesn't also one-shot me back, though. Got him. I'm trying to defend you. He's so annoying. Okay, good. It took some time, but we managed to pull through and kick them out. Now we're versus the damn impossible to kill guys. I'm gonna sell my boots, and we will just buy... I could build this for my Lux, I guess. Because it would increase her damage too, right? So that's pretty nice for her. We'll just get ability haste, I guess, and then we'll just buy a blue pot to get bonus AP. And just hope that we can deal enough. Oh yeah, I have Chain Lightning. Didn't really deal that much damage that previous round. Only 800. It's kind of sad. Is she okay? I'm trying to stall them. Oh. Oh, we win. Dang. There's no way that they can win there. 571. Whoa. Okay. That was a massive amount of gold. If only I was able to do that like every single round, I could be so strong. 2 random ones. We got 80 and Magic Pen. I'm okay with the Magic Pen. We'll just get the AP. We'll get the 2 random ones. I got Might and Magic Pen again, so I have 69 flat now. And then we will just buy a blue pot to increase my AP again. And we just have to proc our locket and just go for them. And we are tanky and deal good damage, it seems. They're just going for her, dude. They just don't even care about me. I'm not really sure why they don't care about me, though, because I honestly deal a lot. If I had Master of Duality, I'd be so broken. Because Master of Duality gives you bonus AP for each auto attack, and then your abilities give you AD. I'm gonna run out of mana before I can kill. Boom! Okay! Oh, we're about to kick them out. They had so much HP that's why it's taking so damn long to even win. 2 random. I got Magic Pen. I am getting some pretty fortunate rolls for myself, I swear. I'll just take MR. 2 random ones. I got Magic Pen. Dude, what the hell? I have 112 flat pen. That's weird. She has flat pen too, but doesn't she have something that gives her flat pen? Or was she just lucky with her thing? He won't leave her alone. Stop leaving. Stop going for my Lux. I'm a threat too, right? Or am I coping? It doesn't feel like they're taking damage this time. It might be over. It might be a bit over. I don't know if I can actually deal enough to this Taric. He seems kind of invincible. He doesn't really take damage. The only way that we win is that I revive her when the thingy goes away. But I don't think we can. Anyway, second place is pretty good, though. There's just no way to kill them. We needed some type of scaling augment. There is a lot of scaling augments in this game, and that would have honestly just been the play. The scaling augment would mean that I just get infinite AP and then just slowly would win. But still, nonetheless, we did really good. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.